Hi, pigs. Okay, so I have to say, are we on?
Yeah.
I have to say that these actually are my favorite animals on the whole farm. This is Walter and this is Wanda, and these are two Mexican hairless potbelly pigs that came to me as rescue animals from my friend Susan, who owns Ross Mill Farms in Rushland, Pennsylvania. And Susan does this incredible thing where she has actually dedicated her farm to saving potbelly pigs all across the United States who have been abused, neglected, or used for research that have no home now. So one of the things that you can see with Wanda, this is the female, Wanda is a good 80, 90 pounds. Sometimes she balloons up to maybe even 100 pounds. And these are not small pigs. And I think one of the sad things that happens is people think of potbelly pigs and they think of them as being, you know, this size, half of Wanda. And that's actually not true. There are breeds of potbelly pigs that will stay. There's miniature breeds. But what happens is people get these pigs as piglets, and they're absolutely adorable and they're super smart, but then they grow and then they can't keep them in their apartments, or they can't keep them in their homes, and then they have nowhere to live. Now, Walter and Wanda's story is actually quite interesting. They were used as research pigs in a lab where they were testing the effects of saccharin on taste buds. And pigs actually have they actually have a lot of taste buds. I think they have like the third highest amount of taste buds or something compared to humans of all animals. So they're perfect to do that type of research on, I guess. But what happened was they got too big, and so the researchers would carry them out of the cages that they lived in, put them on the research table and do whatever they were going to do, and they got too big and too heavy to do. So they called Susan, or Susan found out about them and went and rescued them. Walter and Wanda are actually from a litter of, I don't know, I think they have 8 or 9 brothers and sisters that were a part of that research family. Hi. And then, so one of the things you can see about these hairless pigs is, believe it or not, you don't think of pigs as being hairy animals, but farm pigs, other pigs, hey, no, that are raised for meat, for example, have a lot more hair than what Walter and Wanda have. It's actually usually quite thick. And Walter and Wanda have lived with me for, I don't know, probably 3 or 5 years. 3 or 5 years now. Obviously they love food, and they've really been a great addition to the farm. And they are just pets, and they will never be used for meat. And the great thing that I like about Walter and Wanda is there actually are I don't know what I would say, are natural composters. They actually eat all of the wilted produce or produce that is not sellable. And so whatever we don't donate to the food pantry comes out to Walter and Wanda, and they eat probably better than you and I do. They get anything from beets are their favorite, cantaloupe is definitely a favorite, watermelon, they love apples. They're allowed to have some tomatoes, but they can't have too many because it's a little acidic for their bellies. But it's perfect, so then there's absolutely no waste on the farm, and I'm only feeding them right now because it's March. So a lot of our storage crops, like they get pumpkins and stuff, that's all gone this time of year. So I spend very little money to have Walter and Wanda on the farm, and I think the kids that come to the farm enjoy them greatly, and they serve a great purpose on the farm.